Good day. How is everyone today? Get this rooster tail off of my head. Okay, it's better. All right, today is December 5th, 2025, and it's Fasting Friday. Thank you for participating and offering up your sacrifices. They do help. Read the stories of the saints and their experiences and of those around them in order to get a good goal going for the holy life. Let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei, matronam nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O most holy divine family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum matronam nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven and for the souls in purgatory. O most holy divine family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O Most Holy Divine Family, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea matronam nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O most holy divine family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all because they offend Thee, O most holy divine family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Real quick, I came across a good story where I saw this gentleman, or this young man, was trying to help people out who are struggling, and he found this old man, 88 years old, still working in a grocery store, and people had told him that he was well deserved of the financial assistance. So he put a little story about how he was interviewing and how his wife passed away 7 years, and he lost his home to medical bills and had to continue to work in order to survive. And so he took up this younger gentleman wanted to help him, so he gave him, right then and there, he gave him $400, and then he asked his viewers to help him with his retirement, so he didn't have to work. And he set up a GoFundMe, and this was maybe 4 days ago. And within that time, people were so moved that he would have to be still working that they donated. It was up to $1.5 million yesterday. I checked, and he doesn't know about it yet. So I'm following the story along, and it's quite heartwarming. So and one good thing that I noticed that the young man wanted to do was to set up a trust for him. Okay, so that he didn't just get plunked with $1.5 million that people would steal from him, honestly. So he's doing it right, and that's the way it should be done. I don't know the family situation, but a trust sometimes is a good thing in that sort of sense. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let's get started. Deum vobiscum, et quoque pote, oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum caetorum, remissionem contorum tribui peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor. Qui tegum vivit et regnat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeterno. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, hanc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famulus tuus offeriti Deo meum vivum et verum, pro enim individibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligencies meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis atque defunctis ut mihi edidis proficit ad salutem. Deum qui communae substantia dignitate mirabilita conditissima mirabilis reformaster de nobis spiritus atque divina mysterium eis divinitatis esse consortis, qui immunitatis nostra fieri dinatis est pateceps Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tegum vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuum de peccatis clementiam mutuc spectu divina. In spiritu meditatis et in animo contritus suscipiamur ad Deum Iesum Christum, et sec fiat sacrificium nostrum ec spectu tu hodie, ut placiat tibi Deum Matram nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite plata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sancto nomine praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas Sanctobrationum, quam tibi fedimus, amamorem passionis, resurrectionis et discensionis Deum Iesum Christum. Et in honorem Deum Matram nostra et Papa Peter Sanctorum et Istorum et omnium Sanctorum. Ut idis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem et salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere dinenter in caelis cor memorem agimus interis, pediendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut meam equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis et laudem et gloriam nomini sui ad utitatem quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum, quoque pote, sursum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Teget o clementissimi Mater et Pater et Deum Matram nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus. uti ecete habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificata. Pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificatis Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafour, and Began families, the Stevenson family, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Nye, Tafour, Wolf, Camerano, and Pohowski families, and their intentions, their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. And we pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our skies, in our homes. Pray for the elimination of all harmful chemicals from the skies, that they be stopped. We pray to make known publicly who murdered St. Lucia. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography and the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. We pray for those who are working to cease all transgender surgeries and all ill-begotten surgeries. That the people stop seeking pharmakia for a solution to health. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask you to please save or transfer the souls from under the dominion of any Jew or Freemason, especially those that give support to Israel, and that we not be fooled into correcting only one form of heresy, but all forms. They're trying, as they try to put Muslims in formerly Christian communities that need to be got back to Catholicism. We ask that you destroy the satanic document of Vatican law that is the Jewish Talmud, that you recognize the transfer of the authority of the Catholic Church to be in Fatima, Portugal, and that may Portugal keep out the Jews that are fleeing their own country and going to Portugal. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda and any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies. And may the Most Holy Trinity help all Catholics by giving them grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. All this we ask in accordance with the most holy divine family's goodwill and intentions. Et omnium circumstantiam coram tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi afferimus, velo qui tibi affront hoc sacrificium laudis pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum post spe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi credunt vota sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero, communicantes et memoram venerantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum maternam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium totum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis praecibus quae concedas ut in omnibus protectiones tuae monumer exidio pedinum Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblationem de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratum acceptabilem quae fegedit in edis ut nobis corpum et sanguinem fiat didictissimi Filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem in sanctus ac honorabilis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in caelum ad Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens. Consecravit, frege didique lumnis sui dicens accipite, et manducat ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simini modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens, et hunc declarum calicem in sanctus ac honorabilis manus suas, idem tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecravit didique lumnis sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissionem peccatorum, aquatescum quae feceritis in me mono facietis. Unde et memores Deum nos servituis, et plebs tua sancta Iustum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passionis, nec non et nefarious resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosae scansionis offerimus, preclarae maestati tui de tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio ac sereno utur respicieri digneris. Supplices teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum nube hic per fide per manus tuum ut quod ex hoc autaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinum sincerimus, omni sanctificatione caelese gratia Dei per amor pedinum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died, and we especially pray for Lynette Wagner, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum et omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum refugere ducis et pacis, ut in darge est placamur per innum Christum Deum nostrum, per quum hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est tibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronum nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulier, Deum matronum nostrae, matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis praeteritis praesentibus et futuris et intercedente beate gloriosa semper Deum matronum nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis da propitios pacem in diebus nostris, ut ob misericordiae tuae aduite et peccato simus semper liberi et omni perturbatione securi. Periendum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tecum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum, et quoque apud te. Haec mixtio consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apud te. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum maternam nostrae, qua parante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per sacro sanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum abondibus iniquitatibus meis et universis malis, et facme tue semper in halare mandatis. Et inum quam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum maternam nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum vivis et regnam aeternam. Percepto corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesimo non mihi proveniat in judicum condonationem, sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutum mentis corporis et ad medelam, percipiendam, qui vivis et reinas, cum Deum maternam nostrae, in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. In panem calestem excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deum maternam nostrae non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tantiquabus naveranum mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tantiquabus naveranum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignius, ut intercedete meis in tantiquabus naveranum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retubuum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quae retubuit mihi, calicem salutaris excipiem in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocado, laudans invocabo Deum maternam nostrae, et ab inimicis mei salvacero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. 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 Cordare Sanctimus Deum Iesum Christum, Piedomete capiamus et immunere temperae fiat nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum quod samsit sanguis quam potavi et heliat visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non romaniat scelo macula quem puerat sancta reficero sacramenta. vobiscum, et quoque pote. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum famalorum tuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eas et peccatis omnibus exoas et tuae redemptionis facies esse parte cepes. Vite cum vivit et reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque pote, ite mise est. Deum gratia. Implaciat tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium servitutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificium corporis tuae majestatis in unus auctoritibus et acceptabile miquet omnibus, pro quibus idut auctoris et in miserante propitiabile per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronam nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratia. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Deum Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and immaculate heart of Deum Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Thank you for coming today and for your sacrifice of fasting. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and stay warm. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. See you tomorrow.